What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I am April Williams, a spiritual mindset life coach. I'm a podcaster and I'm a motivational speaker. So today, y'all, what I wanted to come on here and share with y'all is, and this is going to be for the ladies, this is going to be signs that a man is not for you. A lot of times we as women, we could be with someone or, wanting to be with someone and, you're just wondering like, okay, what are the signs that this man is for me? Okay, he may do this, he may do that. Nobody is perfect. So what are the signs that a man is for me? So I wanted to come on here and drop some signs for y'all. And I know from experience, signs that a man is not for you. So this is what this video is going to be. Signs he's not for you. So number one, you have you get a uneasy and an unsettling feeling around him. Meaning it's like something within your spirit, you're just not at peace. You feel uneasy, you feel, like I say, it's an unsettling feeling. You don't feel at peace with him, which you feel like, okay, well, he's my boyfriend, he's my husband, whatever he is to you, you should be at peace around him. And you're right. But if you don't have that peace within yourself, it's just something letting you know that he's not it. It's something going on. You may feel like, okay, let's say butterflies. I know a lot of times we've always been told and heard that butterflies with someone is a good thing. If you're getting butterflies around him or her, you're nervous, you like them, it's that spark between y'all. But sometimes butterflies is not a good thing. Sometimes butterflies is a spiritual agitation, a spiritual discomfort. And that's God's way of letting you know that this person is not for you. Like I say, yeah, I can see you getting butterflies, when you go around them, when you're around them. But since you got butterflies on the way to see him, like, come on, something ain't right. Something ain't right if you get butterflies every time you're around him. Y'all on the phone, you got butterflies. Y'all, you could not even be in his presence, but you got butterflies. It's like, you have to know something not right with it. That's a spiritual agitation. That's a spiritual discomfort. So just know that getting butterflies around someone, that does not mean he's for you. That doesn't mean he's the one and all this different stuff. A lot of times butterflies can be confused with the spiritual agitation, and like I said, that's God's way of letting you know that this person is not for you. So that's number one. You get an uneasy, unsettling feeling around him, spiritual discomfort, you're not at peace. Number two, he has no patience or understanding. And as women, we have to understand that the man God has for you, a man of God, he's patient, he's understanding. He has all the fruits of the spirit, gentleness, kindness, love, peace, is patience. It's like if he don't have any patience with you, that's a sign from God that he's not for you. And if he's like not understanding at all, like let's say y'all was supposed to go out or something like that. Y'all was supposed to spend some time together and something came up. You had to cancel y'all plans and stuff like that. And if he just get highly upset, it's like that's a sign that he's not for you. Because like I say, the right man, the man of God is patient. He's understanding, Like I say, nobody is perfect. No man out there is perfect. No woman is perfect. But this man has patience and understanding with you. He know that you have priority. You may have children. He may have children. But if he's not trying to be patient and understanding with you, that's a sign that he's not for you. He's not the one for you. So that was number two. He has no patience or understanding. Like I said, you could tell him something. It could be the smallest thing and you tell him and he just, get all out of character. He just makes something so small, so huge. Like he's just doing the most. Like he just blow it out of proportion. That's a sign that he's not for you because he has no patience or understanding with you. So that was number two. Number three, and most importantly, he's not connected to God. Like I say, having a relationship with God, everybody's relationship with God is different, but the most important thing is that a person has one. So let's say, as far as, a man is supposed to be the leader. That's something we've always been told, we've always seen, and, that's how it should be. But think about a man trying to lead you. He's trying to be the head of the house. He's trying to lead you, but God is not leading him. It's like, okay, how can a man lead you if God isn't leading him? You're not about to run me into a brick wall trying to figure out everything on your own and all this different stuff. No, this man has to be connected to God. God has to be in the forefront of his mind and on his heart, and God has to be leading him. Because if God is leading him, now he's able to lead you. But if God isn't leading him, then, if he's leading himself and all this different stuff, it's like, okay, I don't advise you to follow that. Like I said, everybody's relationship with God is different, but the most important thing is being with the man who is connected to God. Meaning, y'all may be going through something. He knows how to pray and talk to God on the behalf of y'all. He knows how to stand in the gap for y'all. He knows how to go to God and not other people and other women and all these different things. Because he's connected to the source. He knows who to go to first and foremost for these different things, these problems y'all having. He know how to seek wise counsel. Whether that's, like I say, he talking to God about it, or good friends, godly friends, and other men who's going to give him sound advice about what y'all may be going through. But a man can't get that if he's not connected to God. So like I say, a man is supposed to be the leader. A man should be the leader. But how can a man lead you if God isn't leading him? You see what I'm saying? So it's important that a man is connected to God. Like I say, he may start off not having the best relationship with God, and then he may meet you, and you may pull him closer to God and pull him in deeper, and that's okay too. Like I say, it doesn't start off as a man having the best relationship with God. It's like our relationship with God, men and women, no matter what, is constantly getting better. Nobody has a perfect relationship with God. No one is arrived at that level. So it's like, even when you feel like you get there, it's still more work to do. It's us constantly more work to do, because of our relationship with God it's a self journey. And that's another thing too. He has to have his own relationship with the Lord, and you have your own relationship with the Lord. He can't just come in and feed off what you have with God and feel like he's connected to God through you. He has to know the Lord for himself. So that was number 4. It's important that he's connected to God. So that was number 4. He's not connected to God. That's another sign that a man is not for you. Especially if you're a woman who's connected to God. You have a prayer life. It's like, let's say you have a prayer life, you have a relationship with God, and you constantly trying to get him to get on that path, and it's like no matter how hard you try, he's not trying, he's not willing. That's a sign that he's not for you. Yes, things take time. You have to be patient with people, but at the same time, if a man isn't willing to come to the Lord, to have a relationship with the Lord, to grow spiritually, he's not for you. Because think about it, after a while, he's going to become a burden to you. You're trying to pull him in deeper and closer, and it's like he's pulling you away. So that's another sign that a man is not for you, when he's not connected to God. And number 4, your paths don't align. The path that you're on, it doesn't align with the path that he's on. Your paths don't align. So let's say, like I say, you're a woman of God. You go to church, you go to Bible study. Wednesday night, you go to Bible study. And Wednesday night, he hanging out. And this been going on for a while, months, years. And you constantly trying to get him, to get on his righteous path, to seek the Lord and to grow spiritually and become a better man, a better person. But he's not trying and he's not willing. It's like, okay, God is taking you in one direction. God is taking him in a different direction. Your paths don't align. So think about, like I say, where you are as a woman spiritually and how much you pray for this man. Think about if this man does the same for you. It's one thing for a woman to pray for a man, but it's another thing to have a man that's going to pray for you and cover you in prayer and stand in the gap for you on the days you tired and you weary and you going through what you're going through, you battling, you got stuff going on. It's important for that man to be able to cover you, because that's what a man is supposed to do. A man is supposed to cover his woman, shield her, protect her, and at the end of the day, it's like a woman is a man's helpmate. When you think about Adam and Eve, first it was Adam, and then God created Eve from Adam's real, and he put them together, and he put Eve with Adam for her to be his helpmate. So like I say, a man is supposed to come into your life and help you, meaning wherever you are on your walk with the Lord, wherever you are in your life, he should come and add to you. He should already know who he is, and when y'all come together, the paths align. So if they don't align, that's another sign that a man is not for you. And like I say, nothing is perfect. No one is perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We're meant to be imperfect people, because we serve a perfect God. Jesus was a man of no sin, and he gave his life for your life. He died for our sins, so he's the only one who's perfect. So at the end of the day, like I say, these are the signs that a man is not for you. Number 1, you get an uneasy, unsettling type of feeling around him. Your spirit is just not at peace. It's a spiritual discomfort and a spiritual agitation around him. And you could not even be in his presence but still feel this. Like I said, if you feel like you have butterflies 24/7, something not right, sis. That was number 1. Number 2, he has no patience or understanding. Number 3, he's not connected to God. Number 4, your paths don't align. So like I say, this one is for the ladies. This is something that I've learned from experience over the years, going through different things, experiencing different things. And it's like, okay, now that I know who I am as a woman, growing in the Word, better my relationship with the Lord, it's like, as I begin to grow, it's easier to see these things now. You know, when you don't know who you are as a woman, you don't know the call that the Lord has on your life, you don't know the path that God has for you, it's easy to get tied up with different men and different things like that. But when you come into a season that you now know who you are, it's like, okay, you can see this sign and you say, okay, well, he's not for me. I know the path that God has for me. He's on another path. Our paths don't align. It's easy for me to see that now. So like I say, all this comes with time, experience, and I just hope this serves as a guide to somebody. If you feel like this applies to you in any way, I encourage you to take it back to God in prayer, because at the end of the day, he's your confirmation. And if you've been praying and then you come across this video, then this video just may be your confirmation. But I encourage you to take it back to the Lord in prayer anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video, ladies. Y'all be blessed, and we'll talk soon.